please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Let's get chatting with the management of RPG Life Sciences. We saw a bit of an operational improvement. That's what stood out really. The revenue growth though is not as good as some part of the street was expecting, though margin improvement. That's trickled down to the profit. We have Mr. Renganathan of RPG Life Sciences who joins us, the MD of the company. Hi sir, thanks so much for joining in. Well, in terms of a top line, we have seen a growth of around 12%. If you could help us out, sir, with a couple of details. The domestic formulation business, what was the contribution coming in from there for the fourth quarter as well as for the full year? And also, if you could give us a sense about how your new products were accepted.
I think, let me give you a quick overview about the company's performance. As an organization, we have achieved 344 crore for this year, which is almost 18% growth over the last year. And for the fourth quarter, we had done 86 crore, which is also again 18% higher than the last year. So overall, as a company, we are delivering 18% growth. And it is in line with last 3 years. Consistently, we have been delivering a high 18% mark. What is most important is the domestic market is the largest contributing business for us. It's contributing close to around 60% of our business, and remaining 35 to 40% comes out of international. In the domestic market, we launched a few new products which are doing well, like darbepoetin, rituximab that we launched at XMAP in Nephro division, and then main division Lomofan Plus is doing well, and also we introduced Oncology, like trastuzumab, we launched it started picking up well. So overall, the new products have started kicking on well.
Right.
So as a company, we are going strong.
Mr. Renganathan, sir, we have your numbers as you're detailing it for us as well. Things have looked good. You're saying that you've grown by around 18%. What about FY19? What kind of a growth number are you looking at there? And you were talking about your oncology unit. If you could give us a sense of what was the total sales for the full year, that's for FY18. And going ahead, what kind of a contribution can they give us, sir?
Okay, that is important. Oncology is a relatively new business for us. We were not doing well earlier. We were doing around 10 to 11 crore a year. But now we have introduced nab-paclitaxel as well as trastuzumab. Started doing, these two products are doing around close to 2 crore a month. So as a company, we are looking at oncology as a long-term committed by having a better monoclonal antibody strategy. Okay. So we strengthen the portfolio. We are looking at down the line 3 to 4 years, it should give around anything 60 to 80 crore kind of a volume we are looking at it.
Oh, okay. In this year?
No, in 3 to 4 years. Okay, so oncology will
3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 years, yes, I got that. Mr. Renganathan, afternoon, before I get to individual numbers, the company was getting ready for the US FDA to audit your Ankleshwar unit in 2018. Could you give us an update on that?
We have done all the possible attempt to develop that plant is ready to go for auditing. Most likely end of this year or maybe early next year, it will go for auditing. So we are preparing ourselves and we are ready almost, I can say that.
Okay. End of this year or early next year, you expect the US FDA to audit your Ankleshwar unit?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, you had mentioned the same last year as well. And the other factor that you told us was that we're looking to reach the United States of America. You were looking to reach that market as well. Any updates, sir, on that?
Yes, because once we get an approval from FDA, then normally we have to submit an ANDA. It takes 9 months to a year. So most likely by end of 19 or early 20 that we are planning to enter into the market.
Okay. Your margins have been doing quite well. In fact, you've hit double-digit margins for 2 consecutive quarters in a row. What's your guidance on margins for FY19? Holding in double digits above 10%?
Yes, that's what we are looking at it. We want to grow. Right now we are 11%, 11.5 it's coming now. So we want to make sure that we are delivering much better than what we are doing it.
Okay, so above 11% margins.
We are trying to improve the gross contribution. Yes.
Mr. Renganathan, I remember you telling us that your international formulations business was growing at a faster clip than the domestic business. For the last year, if you could tell us what was the growth in the domestic formulations business and what was it in the international formulations business, and going ahead, how do you see that panning out?
Domestic market has grown by 11%. for the quarter.
Okay.
For the year, it has grown by 17%.
Okay.
Overall, as a company, the main business is doing well, nephrology is doing well, oncology is doing well. The urology business we launched, we are looking for a better uptake in this year. So we are confident that overall the domestic business will do well. Internationally, the global generics, which is in Europe, all is doing well. Rest of the world market is not doing that great. So, but international, without rest of the world market, if we take it, we are growing at the rate of 40 to 50%. We have done around 53 crore last year.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it at that. Thank you so much, Mr. Renganathan, and all the best for the coming quarters. So that's RPG Life. Looking at a better year coming in from FY19. Oncology is doing quite well for the company and getting ready to tap the US market as well, with the Ankleshwar unit likely to go for a US FDA audit by the end of this year or early next year.